Yes. Now before going to the step 2, let's see, we have downloaded the Java JDK, right? So this has been successfully done, right? And we have installed the JDK, we have downloaded, and even we have installed it. So even this is also successfully done. Let's come down, and we have included this all those things, Java home and everything, and even we have checked whether it's working properly or not. We have typed Java underscore version and system is replying everything. So literally I can say that even this is also done, right? Now let's move on to the next one, step 2. So download the Eclipse and configure it. So here Eclipse is nothing but a editor. So here we are going to use a editor of EE developer. So let me so here we have a direct link. Directly you can click on this link, or else just go to Google and type it as Eclipse for Java EE developers. Eclipse for Java EE developers. Just click on the link, the first one. Here we go. So Eclipse IDE for Java EE developers. This is the search keyword what you need to use. And here we have a operating system, Windows 32, Windows 64-bit, Mac X and Mac OS X 64, Linux 32 and 64 bits. Okay. Now the very important thing is that make sure to download the same version of Eclipse what you have done with the Java. It's not mandatory, but it's good. Like whenever we download Java 64, make sure to download Eclipse 64. So I'm not saying that it will not work if the version changes. It may work, but it's good that if you go with same 64-bit or same 32-bit. If you have downloaded Java 32, make sure to download Windows 32-bit. If you downloaded Java 64-bit, make sure to download Windows 64-bit. Clear? So even I have given the same thing in the notes. So make sure to install the same version as Java. So this is very much important. As example, if you have installed JDK 64, make sure to install Eclipse 64-bit. Clear? Yes. So just click on Windows 64-bit. So here we have options to download. Choose a mirror or else directly download we have. You can just click on download. So it takes some time. Let me take this onto my desktop, or else let me take into some other drive, not onto desktop. Let me take into my F drive. So let me take onto my E drive and just save it. It's a 64-bit Eclipse. It takes some time, maybe 15-16 minutes. Let it take. I have already Eclipse on my machine, but let me install it once again. So that let me configure it actually, rather than saying it as installation of Eclipse. I can call it as a configure. Let me show you that why I'm calling it as a configure. So let it download. Okay guys, I guess we have done with the download here, right? So let's move on to the folder. So Eclipse Indigo is what I have downloaded, 64-bit. The Eclipse folder what you have downloaded, you need to unzip that. This is a very important point. You need to unzip it, extract it, I mean to say. It's getting extracted. Let's wait for a while. So we have a file after unzip. Just open this folder. Here we have an Eclipse folder. In that, something called eclipse.exe, right? So this is what literally I need to use to open my Eclipse editor. We have eclipse.exe. Just double click on that eclipse.exe. It's asking for the workspace. You can browse it. If you want, you can give a new workspace. If you don't want to save it in C drive, you can go ahead and save it in some other file, some other drive. So make a new folder in E drive saying that workspace. So if you want to go ahead with the default, you can go ahead. Nothing worries. So just to easy of access, I have stored in E drive workspace. So you can give any folder name, not a problem, and you can store wherever you feel comfort. Just wait for a few minutes. Our Eclipse has been successfully launched on the screen. Here we go. This is the first view of your Eclipse. So it's listing up with overview, sample, tutorials, and what's next, right? Yeah. So what I'm going to do now, so simple, let me click on Workbench. This is your editor, the one what you are seeing on the screen. We'll be discussing much about Eclipse when in the class. As we move into the subject, we have much more to discuss about Eclipse. Here our point is that installation of Selenium. So let's focus on that. Okay. Yeah. So now what I do is, let me create a project. So right click on the project explorer. Can you see the area here to the left, the white color area? So just right click over there and click on new project and just select the Java project from the list. Just click on next. I'm just creating a project in Eclipse. So let me give the project name as introduction, I mean to say, and just click on next, and you can click on finish. Simple. So we have a folder with name Java. So whenever we click on this small arrow mark here, it is populated up with some src and JRE system libraries. So Java files literally say. Clear? Now we'll create one. So we have created a project. Okay, so we'll create one class and we'll run whether the Java is executing or not. We'll have a look on it. So just right click on this src, or else you can right click on the project, go to new and just create a class. So we have a structure. We need to create a package. Under that package we need to create the classes that we'll be discussing it later on. Okay, so as if now, just I'm going to run a simple sample test just to show you that everything is working good. That's it. So let me create a class, and the name of the class, let us take it as example 1. Example 1. So just click on public static void main. So we'll be discussing that, and just click on finish. So I have not created any package. So if you want to create the first, we can create the package. Under that we can create the classes. So we'll go ahead with this. So let me close this. So right click on src, move on to your new package. So first let us create the package. Selenium is a package. You can give any name. So I've created a Selenium package. Under that we'll create the classes. example 1. So just check this public static void main. This is very important, and just click on finish. So no need to worry about this package, no need to worry about the class. So that I will be explaining you as we move into the subject. See here we got some script here. It is saying that package Selenium public class example 1 public static void main string argument. So just leave about that. Don't worry about what you are seeing on the screen as if now. We'll be detailedly looking at the things one by one. Okay, now let's just talk about installation. That's it. Now, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to run a simple test, the first Java program, hello world. So rather than that, so I'm going to give you a new what you call text here. So let's write a simple Java execution. So I want to take an output in a console. System. Hi, I'm Kiran. Let's learn Selenium. Just end the statement by semicolon. Simple. Okay. So here I have written a text. I'm asking you to print it in the console. Hi, I'm Kiran. Let's learn Selenium. Okay. So let me run this. Can you see this run? Run as Java application, or else just right click on the screen. You'll be seeing something called run. So example 1 is the one what we need to run. Just click on OK. Just have a look on this console. In the console, it is saying that hi, I'm Kiran. Let's learn Selenium. So one thing, we have successfully configured Java. We have successfully configured Eclipse. That is the reason it's giving out result in console. So now everything is working good, right? But this project what you are trying to look at, the project called intro, it doesn't know Selenium yet. We haven't downloaded Selenium yet. Yes. So it's just a simple Java program what I have executed, right? It's a simple editor here what you are seeing on the screen. Now the very important task. Let's talk about Selenium now. Let's download Selenium jars and let's see how to configure them with this project. Okay, perfect. Now welcome to the installation of Selenium again. So we have done with our step 2 successfully. Now let's move on to the step 3. In the step 3, we'll be trying to download Selenium jar files and we'll be configuring that to the project. Okay. The first thing, you can go on to the seleniumhq.org, or else directly have given a download link. Even you can follow this. So let me move on to Google and let's go with seleniumhq.org. So this is the official website of Selenium. Just move on to the downloads here. Just scroll down. Here you can see something called Selenium client and webdriver language bindings. So here our course is mainly focusing on Java. So I'm going to download this Java language binding. So just click on this download. It's 2.52.0. Let it download to my E drive. It hardly take couple of minutes. It will be around 21 or 22 MB of size. So Selenium file has been successfully downloaded. Just let's unzip that. So here Selenium Java, zip this. So just click on extract file and give the location. Just click on OK. So it has been successfully unzipped Selenium. Let's first search for it. Selenium 2.48.2. Okay. So just open the Selenium file here, the one what we have unzipped just now. Here we got two Selenium jars. You can see this Selenium Java jars, and in the lips also we have few jars. Okay. So these jars we need to configure that in your project. That is what the thing is. So we have downloaded the Selenium, we have extracted it. Once we have extracted it, we got few folders in it with some jar files. Lips, it has some jar file libraries, I mean to say. And here we have two more jar files. So we need to add all these jar files into Selenium project, I mean Eclipse project. Now move on to your Eclipse, right? Now as if now your Eclipse doesn't know what Selenium is, it will not understand the Selenium's language. Now let's add Selenium information or Selenium jars into your project. So just right click on the project, actually simple, and go to properties. Can you see here Java build path? Just click on Java build path. Just move on to the libraries. This one in the Java build path, you need to activate these libraries. As if now we have JRE system libraries only. Can you see this add external jars to your right? Just click on add external jars and first select this two Selenium jars, these two jars. Just click on open and add the two jars. Successfully done. Again click on add external jars. Open this lips folder. In that we have lot of jars. Just select all the jars. Control A. This will select all the jars. Control plus A. Or else you can select them manually. So I have used Control plus A. It has selected all the jars and just click on open. So have added my Selenium jars into this intro project. Just click on OK. Now this project understands what the Selenium is. Yes. So chalo, let's run a simple Selenium program to invoke Mozilla Firefox with a website. Okay. So don't, as if now, don't think anything about the code. So I will be explaining you the code as we move into the subject. Just as you people know, it's just an installation. Just see how it's working. That's it. So I'm just trying to write some Selenium code here. Don't worry about all these things, please. WebDriver is the interface. Change to WebDriver. Firefox driver. learnqaonline.com. So I'm just simple. I'm asking my Selenium to open a Firefox, and after opening a Firefox, I'm asking it to open a website called learnqaonline.com. So after that, in the console, it should print as system.out.println. This is my first Selenium script. Whenever I run this project, your Selenium will launch Firefox with learnqaonline.com website on it. Let's check. Basically, it will take a couple of seconds for it, 10 to 15 seconds for the first time. Here we go. It has launched Firefox on the screen. I guess you guys can view it, and you can see Learn QA Online. And in the console, it has printed as this is my first Selenium script. As simple as it. So we have launched Firefox driver with a specific website. So much more to do with the Selenium. So this is just an installation. By here we close the installation. Just follow this guide step by step. Then a simple way to install the Selenium. Not complicated. Yes, it's very simple and easy. Just follow the process. Within no time, you'll install Selenium successfully. We'll configure Selenium rather than saying at installation. I can call it as we'll configure Selenium easily if you follow my video. Clear? So we'll end up Selenium configuration or Selenium installation, and we'll move on to the working with Selenium. Hi guys, if you like this video, please subscribe to us for more free videos. For live instructor lead online training or for video sessions, please visit us at www.testingtoolsonline.in, or else you can call us at the below given number. Thank you so much.